channel. Only one person showed up. What's the matter with you slackers? Don't you have notifications on? Oh man, oh man. But anyway, I'm at the shop cleaning up, just getting ready for the next process of the Riverside transfer model railroad bench work video installment. That's a long mouthful of stuff. But yeah, got everything cut up yesterday. Everything's cut. Now I just got to do tons of pocket holes and legs, risers, I don't braces. I don't know what all these parts are. Framework and got a lot of pocket holes to do. Came to the shop to clean up a little bit, make some videos for my other channel too, my woodworking channel, and yeah, so just chilling out right now. We'll see. I got parts everywhere, man. Parts in here, parts in there. I got to get some boxes to put smaller parts in. I have some banana boxes, that'll work. I think I got rid of all that. Maybe put some cardboard in the bottom of them to support them. I'll have to say. I'll figure it out. It's a Sunday, man. Where's everybody at? Nobody's here either? What the heck is going on with YouTube? I don't think anybody else is live. I don't see anybody, but it's alright. It's a nice day. Maybe people are actually doing something. Working on the railroad, doing laundry, cutting grass, food shopping, chilling out, having beers, fishing. I don't know what people do. Whatever people do to relax. That's probably what they're doing now. People keep popping in, but nobody's saying anything. Yo, if you pop in, hit the thumbs up. What's the matter with you people? I'd appreciate it. We'll see. I had one person come into my shop live stream. We'll see if anybody comes in here. It could be a dead day here. They come, they go, they come, they go. Could just be a dead day. I don't think YouTube is sending out notifications. Which is pretty annoying. I don't quite know what he's going to do with these parts, but it'll be interesting to see when Heath starts assembling his bench work, where some of these parts are going and how they're getting attached. Yeah. Oh, a thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. Still gotta put stuff away. Gotta put my bench away there. Yo, Wigwag, check, I went to Phantom Fireworks today. Check Discord. I sent a picture of this rack that they sell, man. It's crazy. $80 for this 6-tube rack. Don't look like nothing but scrap and some plastic pipe. Really, the pipe is thick. I've never seen pipe that thick. But $80, man. I don't think it's worth $80. I went to pick up smoke bombs. My friend Bill is going out to the museum and they want to do fog. They want to simulate fog in a night photo shoot. So they're going to use smoke bombs. Those are DR11 tubes. I don't know what they are, but they're not cheap. Kind of expensive. I think they're worth 80 bucks. Yo, Mystic, you slackers, I was live on my woodworking channel. Nobody showed up. One person, Brandon Harris. That was it. Bunch of slackers. Don't you get notifications anymore? I figured, oh, let me go live at my woodworking channel. Get some lives going on over there. Nobody showed up. I felt unwanted. I was about to cry. I'm surrounded by a sea of benchwork here. Some there, some there, some in the other room. Some behind me, there, all the way over there. It's everywhere. Yeah, I can get 50 of those tubes for $80, then build my own rack. I shared a picture of one. I can get 50 of those tubes for 80 bucks. What do you mean 50 of those tubes? What's so special about those tubes? You can't use like ABC or ABS plastic? What's so special about those tubes? They're really thick. I mean, so you should go into tube making, the rack making business. Even if you sold them for like 50 bucks, you're probably making money. It's all just basically 2x4s or something similar to them. You just use scraps basically. Yeah, it don't look nothing fancy. It's alright, Mystic. I'll get over it. It might take a couple months. I feel jilted, but I'll get over it. What are you guys doing today? I knocked the light down the other day. I gotta put that back up. Knocked one of my ceiling lights down with these long pieces. It's HDPE pipe. What's so special about it? Do you have to use that type of pipe? Can you use something else? No, you cannot use PVC. They are plugged at the bottom. The price you pay for the full length of tube, then cut wood plugs. It's cheaper to buy them ready-made. What do you mean? It's cheaper to buy, spend $80 for one of them racks? I find that hard to believe. Explain yourself there, Wigwag. What are you doing over there, Mystic? Yes, you have to use HDPE because of the force. Interesting. I never even heard of that. But that shit looks like it's like 1/4 inch thick. couldn't you just use steel? I know it would be heavier with steel. Like steel tube? Like, no, not the rack. You build the rack. The tubes are installed into the... Well, I know you build the rack. I'm sitting in front of my laptop all morning waiting for you to go live. No, that's not the case. Because I was live earlier and you weren't here. So don't feed me that bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Nice try though. A bullshit, a bullshit, a bullshit. What's up, Corey? You back home? I don't get notified of your lives on the other channel. You don't get notified of my lives on this channel either. So what's the difference? Don't you have notifications clicked on the other channel? What's the matter with you? Actually, I was watching my Saints dominate Randall's Chiefs. Foosball? You're watching foosball? So you're telling me foosball is better entertainment than me? I find that hard to believe, and I'm quite frankly insulted. Welcome home, Corey. Welcome back to the shithole of Pennsylvania. Seven people, 3 thumbs up. What's up with you people? Come on, man. Oh, Jesus, is it so hard to just click the thumbs up? Oh, Lord, help me. Give me strength today, Lord. I need some strength. I don't ask much of you, right? I really don't. I don't ask anything of you. The only thing is just to click the like button. That's it. Just click the like button. It's the only thing I ask. Click it. I hit the thumbs first things. That's what you should do. You hit play, you hit the like. They're right next to each other. They're probably, I don't know, 1.5 inches apart. Maybe 3. No, you clicked it just now, probably, Mystic, after I guilted you into clicking it. Oh, man, I shouldn't have to guilt you into clicking it. You got a nice tan, Corey? Back to reality. Jerry, you're very disgruntled today. Yeah, I am a little disgruntled. That's how it is sometimes. What's up, 6711? Decent tan. Oh, that's good. Now you'll look good when you're out there working in your safety yellow. I can't read messages on Discord when I'm here. Good news on the track, Corey. What's he got? What's good news? Oh, you got your track. I thought you asked him if he had a good time while he was on vacation. And Corey said, yeah, I did. Oh, geez, you people. Yeah, I figured that was, I saw that you posted something. I can't go over there and look at it while I'm doing this. But that's okay. I appreciate you posting it. I built it a 12 shot. The other one was 24. I didn't know Corey went on vacation. You didn't? Where you been, man? Everybody's been asking him, how's your vacation going? Oh, man. I don't know. I should have brought my water inside here. Now I'm getting thirsty. I'm probably going to get more disgruntled. When are you going to start laying track, Corey? Oh boy. Kind of hungry, thirsty. Yo, Plumber, what's up? Just to be warned, Plumber, I'm disgruntled. What's this big test? T4, got a lot to do. Just wanted to say hi. These circular saw tracks are slick. The motor in my table saw quit, so I'm going to ditch it and get those instead. Thanks. T4, bye. Okay, T4, thanks for stopping. Have a good day. Bye. Oh no, what's up, Jerry? I don't know. Mystic made me disgruntled. He dissed me. And I'm a bit hungover today. Had bourbons last night. Oh, so you got a little drunk last night? Did you get lockjaw? Are you okay? So Jerry, you didn't see 500 today? Didn't go train hunting today? Nope. Had other things to do. Did you see it? The Baltimore and Ohio came through. Did you catch that? Came through at like 7:30. I was still laying in bed. Be back in a minute. Okay. But other than that, Plumber, I'm okay. How you doing, man? If they use foam, PVC, it would blow up. You need to use solid PVC. Yeah, I think Wigwag knows what to do. Corey, you will have continuous run of point to point. Need to use HDPE. You ever hear of that stuff, Plumber? What do they use that for? I never heard of that. HDPE. Is that the same stuff they make cutting boards out of? I forget what that stuff is called. It's got 4 letters in it. Begins with H. I don't know what that stuff's called. I never heard of that stuff, but it's some thick stuff, man. I posted a picture of it on my Discord. I think the wall's like 1/4 of an inch. Yo, Joe Raider, what's up? Nope, need to use H. No, I read that. I have a mad ton of PVC for potato guns. If a shell goes off inside the tube, you're using PVC, shrapnel is deadly. It just expands. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess it could. Well, I guess it depends what you're putting in there too. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't play with fireworks, Wigwag. I wonder how many people lose their limbs now that fireworks are so readily available to everybody. It's got to be like if the number has had to like quadrupled because it seems like there's just right where I am right now. Um, there's two fireworks stores less than 2 minutes away, and then there's another one maybe 6 minutes away. God only knows how many there are. It's just not something I really look for, but they're everywhere. These fireworks stores. Agreed, Jerry. I don't do anything like it any. Yeah, I'm not into them. Um, and if you're doing it, that's cool. But to me, it's like I don't know. It's like a waste of money, man. But if you like them, they're fun to watch. But I ain't buying them. I need to watch your update, Joe Raider. Nope. Statistics say no real change. I don't believe that at all. I refuse to believe that. They're so readily available. More people were buying them. Statistics had to go up. I don't care what you're saying. Where are you getting your statistics from? The fireworks store people? It's just like it's a numbers thing, man. If before 1 million people were buying them, and now 2 million people are buying them, uh, something had to change. I bet you if you talk to somebody in the ER, I bet you if Dave was here, he would know since he works in the ER. So I refuse to believe that. Not in this state. Maybe in your state, there have you couldn't buy fireworks in this state until they changed the law. I don't know where you had to go to buy them. Now they're everywhere in Pennsylvania. Maybe in Ohio they've been around for a long time. Not in Pennsylvania. I can remember back in the 80s and late 70s, you had to go to south of the border to buy fireworks or something like that. It was hard to buy fireworks. But now they're like convenience stores. And they're all made in China. God only knows what's in them. As you're lighting them off, you're probably getting all kinds of carcinogenics. Only here around the 4th of July. What do you mean? You only see them for sale around the 4th of July? They blow them off every night around here. Every night there's fireworks. Somebody's blowing something off. Every night. They have always been in PA. That's where I went when I was a young man. Really? I mean, I don't look for them. So, like, to me, this is all, like, new. Um, I'm not into fireworks. So, to me, this is all new. I don't know. Maybe they've been in, like, rural parts of Pennsylvania, like out in the middle of nowhere. But around here, there's a ton of stores. Too many, I think. Too many. Plumber PVC is okay for spud guns. Only sparklers are allowed in Maryland. No store pop-ups. A July, and they disappear. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I take it, or I mean, you know, for the most part, people are ignorant with them around the cities. They just set them off 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. They don't really care about anybody else. But if they disappeared tomorrow, I could care less. Ohio just legalized 2 years ago. You could always buy using liar law. What is that? Like saying that you're from another state? So I went to the fireworks store today to pick up some smoke bombs for my friend Bill was doing a photo shoot and they want to imitate fog. So I got smoke bombs and they wanted my license. Like when I walked in and they printed out this thing and made me sign a waiver that if I blew myself up, I couldn't hold them liable. So you really can't lie and say where you're from somewhere else. Not in Pennsylvania. Around here, they shoot them off into the trees. Yeah, yeah. Set the trees on fire. Now you sign a paper saying you're taking them out of state. Oh, okay. Well, they didn't, they didn't ask where I was taking them. Easier drive for me, so I just used to get them there. Hope you didn't guy those like smoke balls. Huh? Buy those little like smoke balls? No, I bought these big sticks. They look like dynamite sticks. They're like smoke for 6 minutes. I did buy a little pack of those little balls. They were like $1. Used to buy fireworks for Ohio guys they bought me booze. Yeah, so that was my day. Going to the fireworks store, seeing all the fireworks made in Japan or China. Hmm. That'd be something if that store caught on fire and all that stuff blew up. That'd be fun to watch. That'd be one hell of a show. You should have told me, Jerry, you could have got you 60% off. I got 50% off. I think they were like marked at like $11. I got them for five and change. Everything was 50% off in the whole store. So, geez, can you imagine what they're paying for this stuff? They got to be paying like pennies for it. And that stuff ain't cheap. You're not cutting today. It's Sunday. I don't cut on the day of the Lord. I'm all done cutting, Joe. It's all done. It's finished. Done. Now I just got to drill pocket holes. Joe, I don't goof around. It's all done, Joe. It's all stacked up everywhere. There's some here, some over there, some there, some in there, some behind me, right over there. It's everywhere. I don't goof around, Joe. I made short work of it all. Chop, chop, boom, boom, and done. What's up, Rick? How you doing? That's why I buy wholesale. Those 6-minute smoke bombs cost $1.50. Oh well. Such is life, wigwag. I don't go there enough to warrant anything like that. I'll probably never go there again in my life. Fun thing is, bang snaps have more powerful explosive than M80s. Yeah, I used to like fireworks when I was young, and blow stuff up. I could care less about them now. What's that link for? YouTube? Phantom fireworks? Why you sharing their link? They're not giving me nothing. What are you sharing their link for? They didn't give me a discount. Employee discount. See ya, plumber. Have a good day. Take care. Doing good today. Put some Native Americans on the layout. That's about the only thing. Well, that's cool. You gotta have those Native Americans on your layout. That's a wide piece. No, Jerry, it's a store that started on fire. Oh, it caught on fire, this store? I have to check that out. Did everything blow up? That would be funny. I'm hungry. I'm getting crankier. I'm getting crankier, Stick. Yeah, so this time next week, Heath will have his bench work started, and who knows how long it'll take from there. Hopefully, it won't take him too long. Hopefully, he'll be laying track, maybe running trains by January or something. We'll see. Right across from a gas station. Oh, wow, that's nice. Like, there's nothing really in those fireworks stores that can really, like, do a lot of damage, is there? I mean, it's not like they're selling TNT. What's the most powerful thing that they sell? Jerry, you should grab yourself a good coffee and a snack. We'll cheer you up. Nah, it's too late for coffee. I had coffee earlier. Didn't work. Hopefully it goes faster than his unboxings. Yeah, well, I'm sure it will. If he wants to run trains. But I guess it'll get done when it gets done. I mean, maybe if some of you guys go up there and help them, maybe it'll get done faster. Wink, wink. Instead of sitting there telling them you should hurry up. I think Derek Alexander is going to stop by Saturday and give Heath a hand. I don't know who else is going to stop by. Next week, my son will be in deep trouble for the rest of his life because he is saying, I do. Huh. How old's your son? He's getting married? What is he, crazy? Where are you headed? When you headed there? Saturday. Next Saturday. The 19th. Didn't you get Heath's message for people to come and help? 29? Ah, he's young. 50 grams of explosive in a canister shell might shoot cakes at 500 grams. That doesn't mean nothing to me. Is it going to blow a car up? What does that mean, Wigwag? I'm not a fireworks person. Don't make me cranky. Talk to me like I don't know nothing. You're talking like an engineer. I despise engineers. Mechanical engineers, that is. Yep. Next Saturday. Next Saturday, wait, Mystic, come on down to New York. Terry needs a Snickers bar. Nah, I don't think a Snickers bar will cheer me up. Yeah, I don't know who's all coming. Well, there's only so many people can fit in Heath's little room, so that's one problem. Maybe we could set up a table in the hallway and do work out in the hallway and bring it inside. I think he should take some of this stuff and put it in his storage unit until he needs it, because it'll just be in the way in his room. Things like his fascia and whatever is, I don't know where these parts are going. But right now he just needs leg parts and I guess frame parts. Other things, he doesn't need them right now. Work on the sidewalk and let people watch. It's too hot out there, Joe. It'll probably be like 900 degrees on the sidewalk. We'll be baking like potatoes. No way, dude. You work on the sidewalk. That's a bad idea, Corey. I don't want to go up there and die of heat stroke helping somebody put a layout together. No, inside is just right. Air conditioned. You don't have to worry about people stealing your tools. No shade in New York. Well, I mean, 90 is 90, whether you're in the shade or not. I mean, no thanks. It's still going to be suck. Nah, it's okay. You only cut the grass when you have to. You don't just cut the grass for the sake of cutting the grass because it's hot out there. You could die of heat stroke. I mean, if you had to, you had to, but why go outside and do work when you can do work inside? Especially if it's raining. You don't know what the weather's going to be like. It could rain. And then what? You got these people that are there to help you and they can't do nothing because it's raining. Oh, man. Is it a long drive to deliver all that stuff? No, probably an hour and a half. Yeah, I'd say about an hour and a half. Probably about 80 miles, maybe. It's not that far. Plus, I'm going in the morning, so there won't be that much traffic. I'm going into the city. Most people are coming out of the city if they're going anywhere. So it should be alright. And at most, I mean, it takes 2 hours. No big deal, it takes 2 hours. Maybe I'll load my truck up the night before. It depends on. Um, so I got a couple pieces that are 8 foot long. My bed's only 5.5 foot long. Don't want to put stuff in there overnight. And I really just don't think that these 8 foot pieces are going to fit into my cab. I have a crew cab. I don't think they're going to fit in there. I've gotten half sheets of plywood, 4x4 sheets of plywood in the back of my my cab inside, so I know that will fit. But other things else, no. Hope you get a good parking place. Yeah, Keith's going to save me one. He's going to lay in a parking place all night and save it to me. Save it for me to the day I get there. Not bad. That's like me driving to the train store. Yeah. It's not far. He's like the mayor of his neighborhood. He has private parking, Joe. Private parking. He doesn't even have a car, but he's got private parking. You know, you guys break Heath's balls all the time, but he's very influential in New York City. He runs in tight circles up there. He's good to know. You never know, you might need to go there one day. You just drop his name and everything's good. Things open up. So is football started? What is it? Preseason football, I guess. It's another football season of foosball. The foosball season's starting, huh? Just checking my feet. I guess so. It's August already. I'm sure there's been a couple games already. How's your Buffalo Bills going to do this year, Wigwag? Your truck doesn't have a ton. No, it doesn't have nothing. My bed's open. I don't watch sports. Yeah, me either, pretty much. Once in a while I watch baseball. That's about it. Can't stand football. Used to watch hockey. Don't watch it anymore. Message help for review. NFL can eat my shorts. What's so bad about that? I don't think that's that bad. That's a pain in the ass when YouTube does that. I don't know why they do it. I don't watch foosball, Bobby. I thought you did. I thought you were a Bulls fan. This just in, Saints will win the Super Bowl. Well, that's good. But you're not in Saint country, you're in Patriot country. You better watch yourself. You could wind up floating in the river. Just woke up from a nap. I guess you're back home? Back home from your vacation? You need a vacation from your vacation. I don't know how you did it. I don't think you relaxed 1 minute. I'm so exhausted. Yeah, I can't, like, you were like constantly on the run. Like, I really don't think you've relaxed 1 second. You need a vacation. Like maybe a vacation away from your family or something. When did I watch it? When I did watch it, it was the Packers. Howdy. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Oh, shoot. Well, Bob, did you catch any big fish or like catch anything memorable, like fish-wise? Or are you just nothing big? Did you ever go crabbing? Yeah, foosball is the devil. Lots of monsters last night. Big shark. How big? Did you keep them? Man, you should have, the other night when you were in Ocean City, you should have kept that video going, man. I fell asleep, but I saw that you posted that there was a uh, neighborhood problem. You should have let it keep playing. Might have got you ratings. I take staycations. I don't like to travel any further than I can drive. Well, you can drive pretty far. I'll be home in the same day. Yeah, that's pretty tough. That's not very far. But you probably travel 2 to 3 hours and be home in the same day. Although it would kind of suck. That's alright. Yeah, man. I was tired just watching you run around, Bob. Travel to my backyard on vacation. Nothing wrong with that. So I take it you're drinking again and you're eating again, wigwag, and you don't have no lockjaw, right? You're not dying. Your face didn't fall off. Your balls didn't swell up. You're okay, right? I don't know, man. I've been watching Vinny's new channel. The builds are pretty cool, but he's not doing any he's not doing any stories. I haven't heard no stories. I want to hear the stories. I don't really care about the ships. I want to hear the stories about being on the ships. Kind of disappointed. Kind of disappointed. I don't think it's going to change. Still not eating crunchy stuff. Well, don't you think it's okay now? Like you're going. Hasn't it been like 2 weeks? Hasn't it been 2 weeks? Mystic, you going to Horseshoe Curve also? Where's Mystic going? White Mountains, where are they at? New Hampshire. I think that'd be pretty far for him. Yeah, especially in the fall. It'd be nice to go there in the fall. I don't know where the White Mountains are. I'm not a mountain person. Mountains are okay. I'd rather go to the beach, to the shore, salt water. Yo, Digger Evans, what's up? Digger, I went live on my woodworking channel. You didn't show up. You hurt my feelings. And no pipe yet. One more week. Crunchy stuff. Nope. It's only been a week. Really? So last Thursday was a week? Okay. Alright, Corey. I'm not going to be here. Thanks for stopping, buddy. Yo, John2618, what's up? Got parts for Heath's layout everywhere. Let me show you. Come on, flip over, damn it. This part's there. Parts. Parts in there. Parts right there. Flip around. I can tell my phone's getting out because it's not responding quickly. Parts behind me. There's parts everywhere. Can't wait to get rid of them. How far did you get? I'm done. I just got to drill pocket holes in all of his little parts and his legs. Gotta feed the cat. I had all my upper teeth pulled 1 week. I was eating whatever I wanted. I don't know. You have lots of parts there, Jerry, but the finish of that plywood looks horrendous. Yeah, it's good plywood. It's a beautiful plywood. It's gorgeous. Only the best for Heath. Heath doesn't mess around. Heath buys the best stuff out there. He doesn't screw around. He's not a cheapy ass. Wow, so delivery next week. Delivery next Saturday. Next Saturday. Well, this Saturday coming up, the 19th. I hope to be at Heath's front door around 9 o'clock. So, yeah. And then the work will begin. You should live stream the drive in the city. Yeah, I'll probably live stream some of it. I mean, I don't really have a good mount to use to live stream like while I'm driving. I'll see. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I need my phone to direct me, so I probably won't. It's a good idea, but can't execute it. I don't know where I'm going. It'd be different if I knew where I was going. I wanted to use Baltic birch for my layout, but I didn't. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You don't have to use it. It's just, it just depends. It's, is it going to be better? Yeah. Is it worth it? Only you can decide if it's worth it. I can't decide if it's worth it for you. Do you know the way? You don't know Jack Diddley Digger. You know the way. We'll never get there going by your directions. You'll drive around the whole damn city. Oh, make a left here, make a right here. Oh, I think it's the next street. Just so that you can drive around. No, thank you, Digger. I know how you work. Yeah, so my plan is to go and help Heath put together some legs and show him some things that he needs, maybe a lesson on using the machine, or I don't know, help him get through this easier. And probably kick out of there. If I kick out of there, I don't know, around, maybe 5 o'clock. At least I'll be home at a decent time. I don't want to kick out of there late. So I'll see. It shouldn't be that bad. I don't think it's going to take us too long to whip through this stuff. Put the legs together. It just isn't. When it's different if you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to put something together. But I know what I'm doing, so it's going to go pretty fast. Jerry, no, absolutely not. I don't want none of that dollar slices. No, and I said to Heath, somebody had said in a comment, are you going to get some, is Heath going to buy pizza? And I says, maybe, but I don't want none of that dollar slice pizza. I want the high-end pizza. No, man, absolutely not. I don't want that. God only knows what's in it, how long it's been around. It's probably all germs and infested with Salmonella. Nope. I don't eat from food trucks, street vendors, nothing like that, man. I'm very picky about the places I go to eat, especially being in the business that I was in for 35 years, where I see the back of kitchens of restaurants that people go into and spend a lot of money, and I wouldn't eat nothing from them. Nothing. But there's people that do. Yeah, no way. Yeah, I ain't eating hot dogs from the street vendor. Anything I would eat from a street vendor is something sealed in a bag, like potato chips. And then even then, I'd have to look at the date to make sure they're not out of date and stale. So, get a little water dog. Yeah, you get a water dog. Yeah, I don't get any street food from there, Jerry. It's probably on the same hygiene level as street food in Cambodia. Probably. Oh, come on, you gotta get it. I don't have to get nothing, dude. I don't want to be sick driving home, for one thing. I don't want the shits driving home for an hour and a half. No thanks, dude. I just assume starve to death and eat one of them. Yeah, I've seen some nasty kitchens. What's wants to make you vomit? Yeah, horrible. I've seen some bad kitchens, man, over the years that are fine restaurants. Not all of them, but there's one or two. And I would never eat in there. Like people would say, "Hey, you want to go to this place to eat?" I'm like, "No, I'm busy. No thanks." And I don't tell them. I'm not about to tell them. It's not my place. Uh, yeah, go eat there. And I'm sure the food's okay, but I see what's going on in those kitchens, and I'm not taking my chances with Sal and Manila. I am picky with my food as well. Yeah, you gotta be, man, because you don't know what these people are doing. They be picking their nose. They could, they could have any kind of disease, and they're making your food. And yeah, I don't know. They don't wear gloves. They don't wash stuff. There's rodents running around, bugs running around. No, no, thank you. And again, that's not everywhere. It's uh, it's not everywhere, but you don't know being in the front of a place and it's all nice and looks good and what's that link for? And it all looks nice and out front looks beautiful, but you go into that kitchen, it's like a cesspool. They use the bathroom and yeah, yeah. What's he posting there, Diggers? He posting porno links? Is he posting videos of him like in no pants running around the house? What's he posting over there? Yeah, John, he's got a lot of parts. 280 parts for this bench work. 280. And his layout's not even really, it's not that big. It's not huge. You know the size of his room. I can't imagine like somebody that had a big layout in a big space. Ray delivering pizza? I don't know what that's about. Social boy for some chicken place like KFC. It's a rat in New York City delivering pizza. Huh. That's nice. Can you imagine showing up? in a rat costume delivering pizza, I think I would beat the dude's ass. Yeah, there's a lot of parts. I don't even know what some of these things are for. I can't even imagine how he's going to use some of these things. These parts that I have cut. I don't know. I have no idea. I hope he does. I mean, obvious things like legs, I kind of get that, but I don't know what some of these other parts are for. I hated doing my bench work. It's not the best at. I'm not the best at woodwork, and did it in the middle of Florida summer, making cuts outside. Yeah, that sucks. Why didn't you just do it inside, man? Just clean your mess up. That's all. They have vacuums you can hook up to things. Look, Mystic did his bench work in his apartment. He didn't make much dust. You should have called me, man. I would have came down and helped you. You could have picked me up in the jet and flew me back, and then at the end of the night flew me home. I need to finish off one piece of my valance. I'm dreadful at woodwork. I have my chop saw outside. Yeah, I mean, chop saws are messy, man. Some chop saws are worse than others. Hey, Wigwag, you should see the table saw Festool just came out with. It's an impressive little saw, man. It's a it's incredible. It is just amazing what this thing does. All in a little container you can pack up and carry away. It's amazing, man. Good old Festool. Yeah, I mean, woodworking's not for everybody. I get it. That's where there's people like me. You pay them money and they fix things and make things for you. There's plumbers that do your plumbing. There's electricians that run your wiring. You know, there's dentists that pull your teeth. It's an amazing thing out there. Proctologists out there that check your butt out. Is that what they do? Proctologists? Or they, no, proctologists? Podiatry is feet. Proctologist. Yeah, your butt. I like that track system you have. Yeah, it's a great system. I mean, it's not for everybody, but there's other makers that make it that are less expensive than the one I use. Still expensive. It's still, you're not getting away from that track system uh, for less than 500 bucks probably. Um, but it takes the place of a table saw. It literally does. You don't need a table saw with one of them. If you're doing normal construction, you're not getting into crazy things like dados and you could probably do dados with the track saw too. It'd be a little more involved, but yeah, it's a great tool to have. If you could only have one thing, that and a piece of foam, that's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need much. And, you know, yeah, it's a little harder, but it works good. When I build the big Kahuna benchwork will be more complicated, but I will never do open grid like Otter Creek, Dennis. Yeah, I mean, I see the advantage of it. I see the advantage of open grid. It's definitely a lot more work. Um, and only the person building it can answer the question, is it worth it? Yeah. I guess it just depends how real you want your layout to be. If you want to involve, elevation changes and that look real, it just depends. I mean, I would never do it because I'm not, I don't really care about all that stuff. I don't really care about that kind of detail. I mean, it's cool, but finish the decals on the GP10, that's cool. Yeah, it's a lot of work. The open grid system is a lot more work than just laying a sheet down and foam and just putting stuff on top of it. That's for sure. But there's something for everybody out there. There's just modules you can stick together and lay track down and be running, or you could do what Heath is doing and Dennis is doing, and I don't want to say it's any more of a railroad or any less of a railroad if you go either way. It's just a different way to do it. Someone is open grid. The other half is plywood set on structure. Yeah, I mean Dennis's layout's going to be cool when it's done. So is Heath's. Heath's layout is pretty awesome. I don't know if anybody's seen any of his 3D bench work, but it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm sure it's going to take him a good year to probably finish it all. But that's part of it, right? I mean, like, you're building, you're running trains, I guess you do what you like to do. Some people like to build stuff, some people just want to run trains. Some people are constantly building stuff, never stopping. That's a good thing about the modeling hobby. You can just keep building to your heart's content. Use homicide to put on top of the pilots. That's what was happening. Dead in the sand. Yeah, homicide. We were talking about homicide yesterday on Back on Track. Apparently, it's still available, but it's not as easy to get anymore. It's not cheap either. I thought it would be cheap. Homicide's not cheap. I like to run trains though. The city with lots of buildings and details. Yeah, like Digger. I think would rather build stuff than run trains. I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious. He has so many buildings on his layout, and he's just building more. So he likes to build things. Train running is like a secondary thing. You like a little of both. I don't really like building stuff. I mean, it's okay. I'm not really, yeah, I'm not looking forward to building buildings or anything. It's like the least of the things that I'm interested in. I want to run trains. So, you know, I would really just have a sheet of plywood and put track on it and just run trains and have nothing. Plywood prairie. Yeah, I'm building is like, I don't know. I build enough stuff. I don't really want to build kits. Can't even see what I'm doing now. I was messing with my trains the other day. I got frustrated. Was ready to throw them out. Yeah, it's incidental running trains. I suppose trains give me the exercise to build my mini city, excuse to build my mini city. Yeah, but you could just build your city and not build and not have no trains at all. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. And then so trans pieces. I use the homicide as like road cork, like your road bed. Digger, did you ever consider Magno Rail for your vehicles? Yeah, chuck sand. Huh? Yeah, chuck sand on the ply and a few tumbleweeds, and you have New Mexico. Yeah, pretty much. Who was saying? I forget whose live stream I was watching, and they were talking about somebody modeling some, like, I don't know, sparse area like the desert or something, and they were like, scenery is going to be really easy for you. You don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. Can't remember who it was, but yeah, I was thinking, yeah, man, you're right. He don't need much scenery to do that. That's like perfect. All right, John. Have a good day, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I've thought about moving vehicles, Mystic, but I need to figure out how to edit videos because I kept hitting the stop. So I'm going to learn how to do that. Well, you can hit the pause button and then just resume. You can stop and then put them together. I use something called U-Cut, Y-O-U, cut, and I just do a video, stop, do a video, stop, and then just put them all together to make one video. It's easy. What's up, Kyle Stevens? Rick, are you on Windows or Mac? What's up, Kyle? I gotta go get my water. I'll be back. Entertain yourselves. Man, I think it's like 90 out today. It's hot. But I'm back. Oh, geez. Would I miss anything? I use Movie Maker. There's a lot of things you can use. See you, Joe. U-Cut is pretty easy. I guess it just depends what you want to do, man. I don't splice things, add music. I don't do none of that stuff. Chex Mix. porn videos of rats. Huh. He's working on his room as we speak. He just messaged me. Yeah. Where's he delivering pizza for? Domino's? I don't want to get timed out again, Eric. Yeah, you don't want to get timed out. These are the savory ones. They're okay. The nacho ones are good, but they're messy. Bold flavor? What are they? Spicy? I've never seen them. But I like them. They're good snacks. Yeah, now look at them. Well, I guess you don't want to expose his girlfriend to airbrush fumes. Cheeseburger macaroni. That sounds good. The rat delivers for the dollar slice guy? Nah, screw that. Yeah, they only have two different flavors. This and taco. I think it's taco. Cheese, maybe? I don't know. They're too messy. I had a ham sandwich. That sounds good. You don't think you're going to get an airbrush, Mystic? How come? I don't know, Digger. Isn't there like chemical ones too? I don't know, Digger. Why aren't you getting an airbrush, Mystic? Yeah, heat is going to be nice, man. If you're going to get pizza while there, download the One Bite app. Mystic, I'm not getting no One Bite dollar slice pizza, okay? Or not Mystic, Wigwag. I'm not getting a dollar slice pizza. Yeah, but you don't just use an airbrush for weathering, you use it for painting too. What about if you want to paint stuff? There's nothing like sprayed paint. You might change your mind. You get some from the weathering powder store. They have other pizza slices other than dollar slices. No thanks. If they got a rat delivering their pizzas, I don't want the rat touching my better pizza either. No thank you. Yeah, 20 bucks for a building, you can't beat that. Mystic, you can always get one of them all-in-one airbrushes that have the little compressor with them. No problem, Kyle. Like all the train stores have weathering powder. Anybody online has it. I use mine's is in a little cardboard box. It's like Doc something, or I can't remember the name of it. Weathering, there's all kinds of weathering powders. You don't have to get it on eBay. Go to Joe's Pizza on Bleecker Street. Yeah, I'm going to trust you to send me to someplace good. No thanks. I'm sure Heath knows some good places to get pizza, if I wanted to get pizza. But I appreciate your concern. Why don't you come and visit, Heath, and then you can stop and get a dirty dog and a dollar slice and whatever else you want to try. Why aren't you cutting wood? It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. I don't cut wood on Sunday. Why aren't you cleaning your space out? I am. Did you see the photos I sent you? No. I'm on my phone. I can't go look at your photos on my phone while I'm streaming. Heath, all these people want me to get a dollar slice when I'm up there. I'm like, no effing way am I getting a dollar slice. What happened to them? Joe's is not a dollar slice. Hey Heath, have you ever heard of Joe's Pizza on Bleecker Street? How far are you from Bleecker Street? All these stupid messages from hasn't your mama ever thought taught you not to talk with your damn mouth full? No, Kyle. Who asked you? Shut your face. How's that? I'm disgruntled today. Don't make me more disgruntled. Never heard of them. Just never heard of them, Wigwag. I ain't getting on the subway. Those things are dangerous. How's the water up there, Heath? Do I need to bring my own water? I guess you got my message that I sent you. Maybe all these big pieces you can put in your storage room until you need them. I'm hungry, that's why I'm eating. Haven't eaten for days doing all this work. Pretty much slept here last night. Because I was too exhausted to drive home. You know, Heath, I'm looking at these parts and I'm saying, where the F are they going to go? Where do they fit? Where does frame C go? Where does frame B go? I can't figure it out. I hope you do. I hope you know. We'll see. You better get a good night's sleep Friday night. Maybe we could work in the hallway too, Heath. I have a little work table. I'll bring that with me. So I plan to bring a couple things, but really minimal. My drill, my little work table, and my nail gun. So you need clamps and whatever else you're going to need to put things together. Glue. Yeah, that's about it. What happened to chat? Oh, Jesus. I missed all this chat. Going to try to work for the post office now. They are disgruntled. Yeah, maybe. Simon Tinprop, what's up? They go to Heath's apartment. We do not have water in New York City. Better take a saw just in case to make an adjustment. Nope, I'm not taking no saw. Okay, then I won't bring my work table. I'm not bringing nothing. No type of saw. You shouldn't have to cut anything. Everything's cut to size as long as somebody measured right. Him or me. I could make mistakes too. Yeah, it should go together pretty quick, pretty straightforward. Just be like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. And you have everything, right, Heath? You have your clamps, you got your router bits if you want to round things over. You got all your screws. So you should be good, right? Yep, then you're good to go. You're good to go. Clean underwear, that's important. You always got to wear clean underwear just in case you have to get rushed to the hospital. You don't want to screw your finger to your layout. Are you making leveling feet with bolts? Nope. Keith bought fancy levelers. Fancy. He pushes a button and they self-level. They're incredible. No, sir. No manual stuff for him. I'm telling you, man, this layout's like state of the art. I don't think NASA could build something like this. No. I use them. I use T-nuts with hex nuts to for my leveling feet. Not Heath. Actually, he tells Alexa, level my layout. Yeah, he's got Bluetooth levelers. My fingers are killing me. I'm trying to get all the commercial grade Velcro off the wall. Why'd you put that shit on there in the first place? Why don't you use like needle nose pliers or a scraper or something? Like, get a pair of needle nose pliers, scraper. There's a million ways to get a credit card. Try using a credit card to slip in there. An old credit card. Because I was never going to change this layout. Never is a big word. Apparently you didn't listen. Apparently. Apparently you didn't get that memo. Was there wallpaper on your wall? I have to go soon, moderating for Kathy. All right, Digger. Spilled an entire 44-ounce Coke on my lap while driving yesterday. I do not have clean underwear. Sorry to hear that, Bob. How you doing? I'm using a scraper, but it leaves some residue, which I have to rub off the wall. Goof off, man. Use goof off. Nail polish remover. It's a couple things you can use. No, just paint. Couldn't you just leave that stuff up and not have to deal with it? Oh, Bob. We can't take you nowhere. I got another video. I don't know, probably tomorrow I'll do this process that I'm going to do behind me, my pocket hole process. And then that'll be in a video with some video that I shot today. So you'll probably want to tune into part 3, Bob, because I got some things for you to see in there. WD-40 will take the glue off also. Yeah, that stuff works for everything, man. Use a cat's tongue. That's a lot of licking. Craig pocket holes. Yeah, that's what I'm using to put his legs together. Got I don't know, a zillion pocket holes to do. Heath, are you going to put any glue on your legs or no? You live later, Jerry? Yeah, probably for a little bit. Yeah, I hate when my underwear is sticky. That's horrible, man. So here's a funny story. I wear cargo pants sometimes, and I was at the convenience store, and they had like packs of syrup, maple syrup for pancakes. And I don't have any syrup at home, right? So I took a couple packs, put them in my pocket, right? My pocket on my leg. And just during the day, I guess, getting in and out, they broke in my pocket. So here I am. I got maple syrup or syrup all over my leg, my pants, and it's like early in the day, and I'm rail fanning somewhere, and oh man, that's the worst. So I think I went to the bathroom, took my pants off, and like sat there for like 20 minutes washing them out to get the syrup out of my pocket and off my leg, just because I was too cheap to buy some syrup. Lesson learned. I have wood glue, not sure if I will use it on the legs. Maybe. Well, what's your hesitation with it? Because this is going to determine the amount of pocket holes I'm going to put in your legs. Think about it. You got till tomorrow. I mean, you glue them, they're not coming apart, okay? Um, you glue them, you don't have to use as many pocket holes because they're just acting as like little mini clamps. They really do nothing after the glue dries. Um, so you can save screws if you want to. But if you just want to use pocket holes, screws, and nothing else, then you need to put more of them. The advantage, yeah, you can take them apart. Why would you take them apart? I don't know. Only you can answer that. Um, so you take them apart, okay? They might not go back together again, all right, the way they were before, because of just, I mean, in this plywood, you'll probably be okay. You know, the more that you take a screw out of wood, in and out, in and out, in and out, eventually it's not going to hold. So keep that in mind. You know, if you decide you want to take the legs apart 40, 50 times, maybe the 50th time they're not going to hold together. Got to be careful gluing layout parts you want to be able to disassemble. I don't know. Why do you want to disassemble it? I was thinking two pocket holes on the legs so I can glue them to make it easier. The two pocket holes is not enough for 48 inches of leg. Absolutely not. Even if you're using glue. I hope you didn't buy just like 10 screws. What did anything say? I snagged ketchup and mayo packets from Wawa last night and made Russian dressing. Nice. That's good. Did it work out good? Yeah, that's pretty resourceful. Did you get any relish too? You get the little relish packs? Put some of that in there. Cross braces on these legs. I'm not building it. I don't know. You have to ask Heath. It's his design. Like at the bottom, you mean? I don't know. 48 inches is long. Yeah, he's got 48, 47, and 46. That's a long leg. You need more than two pocket screws. Okay, food coma. See you, Eric. Thanks for stopping. There's a cross brace on the flat leg, not on the L-shaped legs. Okay. And if you need it, you got parts to cut, and you could add them if you wanted to. You got plenty of pieces to cut if you want to add some support to the bottoms of the legs. I just woke up from my nap too. Yeah, so I mean, if you're going to glue it, then you don't need as many, but if you're not gluing it, you need a good bit to keep them together. Hope you didn't get Gorilla Glue, that foamy crap. Heath, what scale is your bench work for? It's for his G scale. It's going to run live steam on his bench work. 7.5 scale. I will glue them and then just use the two pocket screws to hold them until the glue dries. No, two pocket holes is not enough, Heath. I'm going to tell you now. Even if you use glue, it's just not enough, man. I'm going to drill more than two, so. Probably more like 4. I'll probably put 4 per leg. Yeah, I think 4 is a good number. Better have bought enough screws. You can always buy more, but you can't yeah. You can always buy more, but you just can't put 2 in and then put 2 in later. That's not going to work. Don't be skimping, Heath. Bench work is 1-to-1. Layout is end scale. I sort of agree, Bob, but since my layout is designed as a pack rat, I believe there should be provisions for shelving under all layouts. Well, Heath's going to use those little roll-around storage drawers under his layout. I did get Gorilla Glue, but not the polyurethane. Oh, that's good. That stuff sucks. Jerry, how are those brackets behind you secured to the block wall? Those? Those there? See that middle part? That middle part in there? That middle part is fastened to the wall with anchors. And then the sides are just screwed to that middle part. That's it. Simple. You can see over there, there's a nail hole or a screw hole right there. Right there. Yeah, they're just 2 screws into the wall and then screwed to the sides. That's 1-inch plywood. 1 inch. It's major plywood. I'll show you a piece of it. Look at this plywood. This is Heath's little baby plywood. It's like Z-scale. Look at this stuff. This is massive. It's crap, but it's massive. It's made in China or something. Shit. Had voids in it. I needed these to make trolley doors out of because there had to be, this is actually 15/16. It needed to be 15/16 or an inch thick. But yeah, that's what this is made out of, those brackets. You see all that wood up there? There's a couple 100 pounds, probably 300-400 pounds of wood up there. See it? And they're like, that there is like 18 inches. So there's a big surface up there. Nah, no Tapcons, just good anchors. No Tapcons. No lead anchors, no Tapcons. Hey, you're getting a lot of lessons today. I don't know, man. That's it. That's it. These are good anchors. They work really good. They work in everything. But Tapcons are fine, but I like these. How much does 4 sheets of plywood for my layout weigh? A lot. I'm gonna guess one 4x8 sheet of this stuff is upwards to probably 100 pounds. I could weigh a bunch of these little risers. It's heavy, man. This shit is so freaking heavy. I think I got a hernia trying to pick up that sheet yesterday. Um, yeah. This is probably some of the heaviest plywood that I've ever used. This is lighter. This is lighter. I bet you this piece here is lighter than this piece here. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. But this is light. This is like nothing. It's nothing. It weighs nothing. It's crazy. But yeah, man, all those plies, all that glue, it's heavy, man. That's why I said, you know, you're going to get a workout bringing this stuff in. And I tried, like, not to make the bundles so big that, like, you know, that you're carrying in, like, 50 pounds. Can't blame us for picking your woodworking brain when we can. No, I did not realize it would be so heavy. 100 pounds for one piece of plywood. Yeah, well, you know, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff, Heath. Good stuff is kind of heavy. Yeah. I truthfully, I didn't think it would be as heavy as it is, but I've never worked with Baltic in 4x8 sheets. I get it in 5x5 sheets, and that's pretty heavy. And this is, it's not twice as heavy, but it's pretty heavy. And like, this is your stuff. We got stuff over here. So sometimes you get it. This is stuff that I've had in my shop. What's here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 layers. This 14 layers. Um, Sometimes you get it with a lot of layers. Sometimes it might have 11, 13. Um, like this piece here is narrow, right? Right? It's 1 inch by 29 inches long. This piece is 2 1/8 by 28 inches long. This piece is heavier than this piece. I don't know why. Um, I don't know why. It just is. Sometimes it's really heavy, but that's the case. Sometimes, you know, like that wood above me. Sometimes one of them boards will be like light as a feather, and then the next one down could be heavy as concrete. And it's just how wood is, man. It's like people. Such an awesome project going on here. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I think we lost Jerry. You lost me. Boxcar, Jerry got a preference for wood glue for bench work. The layout planner likes type on premium or ultimate. Am I still here? Yeah, I like Type On if you're still here. Is this thing still going or what? Somebody type. Type on. Type on. Type on. Type on original. Type on 2. Type on 3. Type on 4. I really like um, thick and quick Type on. It's a little thicker. Doesn't run. It's not messy. Um, I use it for molding. Um, it's Type on. It's just thicker. You don't have to worry about it running. Like Type on 1, 2, 3, they all run. They're like, um, you put a little bit in there and you got a mess everywhere. The thick and quick doesn't run at all. I wanted to go get a bottle of it, show you it. I get it at Lowe's. It's a small bottle, but I use this probably 99% of the time in my projects because it's so thick. Like, right? If this was regular Type on 1, 2, or 3, it'd be all over the place. I use it for molding a lot. It's good for molding. But I use it for everything. Just spread it out. That ain't moving. Right? I think it's like $4 for this little 8-ounce bottle, $5, something like that. You can probably get it on Amazon. I get it at Lowe's. It's not going nowhere. Hey, yeah, it's good stuff. Dries fast. Probably, let's see what the bottle says. Just putting it back. You gotta put it back. Look at it, it's still there. What's it say? 2 times faster, 3 times thicker. Indoor projects. It's not like waterproof. It's not like for outdoor projects, but it's good for everything. I mean, dries clear, paintable, wood shop, home crafts, water cleanup, multiple surfaces. Um, adheres to multiple surfaces. Uh, bonds to wood, pottery, ceramic, stone, glass, fabric, leather, and most craft type materials. It's good stuff, man. Type on, I don't care what anybody says, Type on makes the best products. I don't care what you say, Wigway. Look at it. I mean, it's not dry, but it's starting to skin over. So, yeah, that's what I use. And Type on doesn't even sponsor me. Nobody does. But, I've been using this stuff for a long time. Um, Everything that I use I've been using for a long time, so I know how it reacts. I know how I know the product. The finishes I use. I've been using them forever, so I know how they work. If you keep changing things, you're never going to learn how your product really works because it works different all the time. Weather has a lot to do with things, so I like to stick with one thing. I don't change things. When I find something that's good, I don't change it. Thicker than any wood glue I've never seen anything this thick, but I'm sure there's, if you look around, there could be something out there. I don't know. Yeah, I've never used Well Bond, and it could be good stuff. I've never used it. Mm, just just because I just never used it. Type on has something glue wise for everything. They have glue for melamine, glue for dark woods, light woods, waterproof glue, veneering glue. They have CA glue. So they make a lot of stuff. Um, what's up, Martin? Could have used that on my lighthouse. Bill dries crystal dry. Yeah, I mean you could have, but it'd probably be like too I don't know, too thick for that. I don't know, Bob, but you can try and see. We get some type on paste that worked well, but wouldn't come out of the bottle. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I used a red bottle, but no, will change. You don't have to change to it. The red bottle is just, you know, it spreads easier, right? Um, but it runs so you gotta, you're gonna have a mess if you put too much of it. And most people, even myself, I put too much glue sometimes and it oozes all out. But at least this, it doesn't run. It'll ooze out and there'll be a bead at the joint. If you have two surfaces, right? And this inside here, there'll just be a little bead there and it's easy to clean up. Whereas, you got this big run of glue all down here. Now you got all this mess to clean up. And if you're finishing something, if you don't get that glue off, um, it's going to look bad. You're going to be able to see it. Uh, Paint won't look too good. Stain will look horrible. You'll be able to see. So you got to sand real good. So, I mean, it's got its place. People like it and just don't use a lot of it. That's all. So it makes a mess. Don't make a mess. I use the same thickness glue for building my HO scale crescent kit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it would be with a kit. I guess it'll be alright. You could just use like a little applicator. I always use too much and it runs all over. I do too. I mean, like, I am a person that says you can't have too much glue. I mean, you can, but you can't. You know what I mean? The worst thing you want to do is starve your joint of glue. It'll always squeeze out and, wind up having the right amount of glue in there. But then you got this mess to clean up with. But if you don't put enough glue, then your joint can be weak. And, believe it or not, the joint, the glue joint, the bond that the glue creates is stronger than the wood around it. I've proved this many times to people. Um, I'll have like cutting boards that I'll make and have scraps, multiple pieces glued up, and I'll just take a scrap and break it against something, the wall, a piece of something hard, and it'll break, but it never ever breaks at the glue joint. It'll break all around it, never at the glue joint, because glue is stronger than the wood. I bet that would be better to glue for static grass. So I don't think it's like you could buy Elmer's glue and you know, you're going to get the same thing from a dollar bottle of Elmer's glue versus, you know, $5 for this. You know, that's up to you if you want to spend more, but I think Elmer's glue is fine. What's up, Leslie? Works great for making tufts too. Yeah, probably. I would think that Arlene's tacky glue, that would work pretty good for that too, making tufts. Because that stuff is pretty thick. But if you want to spend $5, spend $5. Yo, Bob, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Thanks, Bob. Here you go, Bob. Here you go, buddy. I don't have bells. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, it's up to you if you want to spend that kind of money for it. But it's good glue. Somebody asked me, I think Ken N asked me about glue. Nope, Arlene's didn't work for me. Takes too long to dry. Yeah, I don't, I've used it for things, but I don't know nothing about it. Got a bolt. All right. Thanks, Bob, for hanging out. Appreciate your questions. Appreciate your super chat. You have a great day. Talk to you soon. Part 3, maybe Monday night. Yeah, I'm thinking Monday night, part 3. Monday night or Tuesday morning. I'll shoot video tomorrow and put it up Monday for Tuesday. That's part 3. There'll be some stuff in there for you. And that bottle would last forever building kits. That's why I buy the tiny bottles of Love Wine. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it would last a long while. Yeah, I mean, this is 8 ounces. Yeah, 8 ounces. It'll last you plenty long. This is one of the riser blocks. So I did start drilling a couple just to see how it was going to go. So I talk about it in part 3 video. Here's a little thing, and I'm using, I talk about it in the video, but when you drill the pocket hole, there's that shoulder in there, and usually that little tip will pop out the other end. One thing I don't like about that is it makes that shoulder in there that the screw registers against, it makes it further into your piece of wood, and sometimes you could blow through that shoulder and the screw doesn't do anything. So I take this bit and just go through the other side to make it attach a lot easier. It's another little step, but it's worth it because everything goes together so easy. Yeah. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. You do what you want. Everybody's different, man. Everybody does things different. Is there a right way or wrong way? Yeah, there's wrong ways. But you know, is it going to change the way things are? Maybe not. Maybe. Try it both ways and then you decide if it's worth it for you to go through that extra step. Had to pick up something that fell. If we go through that extra step of doing it. That's all. And then you decide. I buy 2-ounce bottles. I've never seen it that small. Anything I don't do is water standing class. Heath, who's doing Sidetrack Sunday? Nisi. Nisi J is doing Sidetrack Sunday. It's Nisi's turn. What time is it? 3:43. I've been going 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna kick this off, and then maybe go catch a couple Amtraks for some shorts, and then head home. So, thanks everybody. Thanks again, Bob, for that super chat. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good night, good day, and maybe I'll talk to you later. And peace. Please.